Unwanted scam calls are the top complaint to the Attorney General's office. Right behind those aggravating calls in the number 2 spot are car dealerships.
And tonight the AG is taking action against a car dealer who they say was deceptive and kept his customers from being able to drive their cars on the road.
Yeah, Call 6 Investigates. Kara Kenny is working for you, finding out what you can do if your car dealer leaves you in a bad spot.
Teresa LaRose stopped at Glover Auto Sales on Pendleton Pike in 2017. She was helping her friend look for a car.
Her credit wasn't good enough or anything, so he talked me in to signing papers for her.
They bought a Hyundai Elantra, but couldn't actually drive it.
Well, we never got a title. She could never get a title.
Teresa and her friend returned the car, and Teresa filed a complaint with the Indiana Attorney General's office. In June, the AG filed this lawsuit against Glover Auto Sales and its president, Kenneth Glover, accusing Glover of violating Indiana's Deceptive Consumer Sales Act and accusing Glover of keeping money for himself that should have been returned to consumers. The suit also accuses Glover of failing to deliver titles to 9 consumers, including Teresa LaRose.
And if you don't have that title, you cannot legally drive that vehicle because you cannot get a license plate for that vehicle.
On February 28th, a judge issued an $88,000 judgment against Glover and an injunction preventing him from doing any consumer transactions that are unfair, abusive, or deceptive. The court says Teresa LaRose is owed $10,000 for the Hyundai she and her friend could never drive.
Oh, that would be nice. I'll take it.
So were you aware of that?
No.
The court also ordered the BMV to issue titles to several consumers who are still waiting. The AG's office is hopeful to get money for consumers.
Every auto dealer within the state of Indiana is supposed to have a bond that they have in place when they get licensed. So we can access the bond and get money from that because Mr. Glover was operating as a licensed auto dealer.
Glover Auto Sales closed its doors, and another dealer is now in its spot. We spoke with Kenneth Glover on the phone, who told us the Department of Revenue audited him, which impacted his accounts. Quote, "It's true, they didn't get their titles. I'm in the process of getting everyone their titles now. I'm sorry. Everybody is going to be taken care of." Glover denied he was deceptive in his business dealings. The Department of Revenue website lists Glover Auto Sales as delinquent on sales tax. Complaints against car dealerships are number 2 at the Indiana Attorney General's office, who says they review complaints and look for patterns, even if it involves a business that shut its doors.
Even if a business is closed, you should still file a complaint with our office.
Before you even visit a dealer, hit up the Indiana Secretary of State's Auto Dealer Services. Online, they list whether a dealer is licensed and whether the state's taken action against them. And of course, do your research, including reading what you're signing, and consider taking the car to a mechanic.
You definitely need to get any promises that the dealership or the salesman is making to you about repairs that they're going to make to the vehicle for you. You need those in writing and you need them to sign, as well as having you sign those promises that they are making.
Teresa LaRose is happy she filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office and hopes others will do the same.
I think they need to report it just like I did.
Kara Kenny, RTV6.
Thanks, Kara. And you can file a complaint at indianaconsumer.com or with the Secretary of State's office. We have included links on how to do that on our website at theindychannel.com and the RTV6 app.